Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. So I recently went out with some friends to celebrate the husband's birthday. So hey Robin and Aaron, this is about Aaron's birthday. So it was his birthday, and you know, as with what happens with most restaurants, when it's someone's birthday, they'll bring out a treat. And so they brought out, just a surprise to us, a slice of chocolate cake, and it had peanut butter. And I thought, wow, that looks good. We tried it. It was totally delicious. And then I was just kind of combing through some recipes, and I saw this recipe for brownies with peanut butter. And I thought, you know, I'm going to try this. And so here is a really nice treat. Now, let's just put it like this. You know, this is a hunk of sugar, okay? I'm actually not using as much sugar as they suggest, but this is one where these brownies, cut them in small little squares, little treat with some maybe almond milk to drink behind it or something like that. But this is a very simple version of it. That's part of what, and it is totally delicious. But again, I want you to measure the calories, okay? So you don't consume these, although they're gonna be so good. So what you want to start with basically is just your standard chewy fudge brownie box mix. So whatever one you like, Duncan Hines, actually I got this from Aldi's, just as good, but Pillsbury, whichever one you like, just get your kind of chewy peanut butter mix. And so follow the instructions on the box. That's what I've done. And so this is actually already mixed. So I have the brownie mixed, everything that it called for, eggs, oil, water, all of that is in here. What you do want to do, and be careful with this, some recipes, and I'll usually tell you, you'll see me do it, some recipes are good greased and some are not. We do need to grease this, okay? So I'm using my handy dandy Pam spray. So we're just gonna spray it with Pam, cover it like so, okay? I'm gonna try not to inhale too much of it. And let's move these things out of our way, because what I do wanna do is get this in the pan. Because before, what we're gonna do, once we mix the peanut butter and the other ingredients, we're gonna just kind of put it in, dollop it like with a tablespoon. So the first thing, again, grease the bottom of the pan. And now what we're gonna do is just pour the brownie mix in the container. Now again, you can do these from scratch. There are plenty of recipes out there if you want to do from scratch. I'm trying to remember simple. So here's helping to get something that's delicious that it's not going to take a long time to do. All right, so we're going to put this right here. Okay, so we've got this set. Now what we want to do is mix all of our ingredients. So this is cream cheese. So I do have the low-fat version of the cream cheese, so that's something you can do. So we've got that going on here. You're going to also add 1 egg. We're going to blend all this together, and some sugar, okay? You really honestly don't need much sugar because the brownie already has sugar, and depending upon your peanut butter. Now, if your peanut butter is the natural peanut butter, which is the best one to use, you may have to add the sugar. So I'll put in the comment section, if you're using natural peanut butter, then you might want to use about 1/4 cup of sugar. But if you're using just, you know, your standard kind of Jif or something like that, then you only need about 1/8 cup, okay? So let's get all this wonderful peanut butter, and I love peanut butter. The reason why we have to add these other ingredients actually to the peanut butter is to get it softened, okay? All right, so now we've got this stuff out of the way. We're gonna mix, so let's mix away. I'm gonna start slow. Shouldn't really take very long to do. Got a good mixer. This is one of my favorite mixers, actually. And again, something just Delicious, delicious, delicious. And I can't wait for you to try these. You'll love them. You will love it. Okay, so you're just making it nice and creamy. Yummy, yummy. And you might be saying, Shelley, why can't I just put the peanut butter in there? Well, you could, but it's kind of thick. So you want to make it creamy. Okay, so I'm going to up the speed a little bit just to get it a little creamier, a little quicker. All right, good to go. All right, let's pop these out. And we want to make sure we get all of the peanut butter, all of this mixture together back in the bowl. And then we're just going to use our spoon. And what we're going to do is we're going to just drop these into the batter. And I'm going to use the same knife to just kind of spread it around. So you'll see how to do that. So we're going to get that spoon back here in a minute. So again, this makes it more manageable. Certainly it's going to, it may appear to be a little messy. Let's get our stuff out of the way. And let's bring our brownies back over. And I'm just going to take the spoon. My hands are clean. Let's move this out here out of the way. You know, just take a dollop, if you will, of the peanut butter mixture. And you're just going to drop it like so. Okay. It's quite a bit, so nice thing is you'll have plenty of it to go around. And we're going to make some swirls out of it. Okay. So I would say a good, I've got 12 that I'm going to use here. Okay. And then all you have to do, once you do that, take your knife, like so, and you're just going to swirl it, okay? You know, just kind of swirl it a little bit. Just keep going through it. And it'll drag. Again, it's thick, obviously. More sugar makes it less thick because it makes it a little creamier. But we want as much as we can get. Now, because I've spread that nicely like that, I am going to add a couple more dollops. So let's put this here for now. Put one in the corner. Another one in this corner. So you'll have plenty. Scrape the bowl for one last one. Okay. Get the knife back out again. You're just going to go through it. Kind of like when you're doing a marble cake and you've got the vanilla and vanilla mix and you mix it with a little cocoa. You just take your knife through. Basically, you just kind of want to mix the peanut butter in as best as you can. All right, this is gonna do it. This smells so good. It's nice and spread throughout. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna raise it, but you've got the idea. You just wanna make sure, however you put it in there, that you can now swirl it around so that the peanut butter is mixed in nicely. Okay? All right, so let's put that there. I'm gonna clean my hand, and then I want to raise this up to you. Okay, so it just kind of looks like a swirl of some sort, and we're going to put it in the oven. I'm going to start again. I always say, 25 to 30 minutes, depending upon your oven. So I preheated the oven to 350. We're going to put it in. I'm going to check it at 20 minutes. And then see how it's doing and determine whether or not it'll be in another 5 or 10 minutes, okay? So let's put it in and we'll be back. Okay, so I kept my brownies in the oven for 30 minutes. It turned out perfectly. I've let it cool, not completely, but probably like 70%. I'm going to hold it up. Obviously, it's cool enough that I can touch it. But I want you to see, hopefully we can get like a close-up of this. Just how beautiful this is. And I'm just telling you, it smells so good. It's just this combination of chocolate and peanut butter. It's just, smells really good. So, as I said, this is not low in calories. So, you know, get a small piece, right? It's just something to treat yourself with. And so I'm actually going to, you can eat it with the fork. I'm going to eat it with my hand. You can just see here kind of like the layers of the peanut butter. Oh, it's so dreamy. Okay, I'm going to try to be good and just eat one piece, all right? This is so good. Okay, I need to cut this because I need to eat the rest of this. This is delicious. I hope you enjoy this peanut butter brownie. It's just delicious. You can make it your own if you wanted to add even some crushed up peanuts. That would add another texture to it. If you wanted to put chocolate chip morsels in it, whatever, just make it your own. Just make it. That's all I'm saying, because this is so good. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Click the little picture in the circle. I come out with an episode every other week. Simple, delicious, a healthier version. Again, I did do low-fat cream cheese, so maybe that's a little something, and not as much sugar as kind of the original recipe that I was looking at called for. And this is sensational. Thanks again. Please share, and like it as well. Bye.